to establish myself as a member of the First and Crungulon party. Would you guys like to establish yourselves as in a political party, or would you like to, or would you like to run as independents? The goat, the goat party. And independent. So, all right. So, we are gathered here today for the second presidential debate. We have a new runner for presidency of Crungulon in 2025. Introducing Caden Gray, running as an independent. Malachi, it will be your job to mediate this debate, ask important, hard-hitting questions that pertain to this island, and how the president will take care of it in the future if they are elected. You can allow things like retorts, responses, or you can ask us all the same question. It's up to you. All right. So sorry. You may begin. Oh. You may begin whenever you're ready.
I'm so fucked.
Hold on.
I'm gonna look bad, but I don't look bad. I always look good. Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. I have my notes.
Bro, they're just instructions to make a peanut butter and jelly.
Wrong ones, you're right.
It's okay, bro. You don't need to be nervous. Come on.
Ah, here they are. Okay. 1 tablespoon of sweet.
Can you help, bro?
Nah, I got it. How will you solve our ever? Hold on.
God damn it, dude.
How will you solve the current going problem of our livestock currently diminishing as we speak because we are fat?
Who are you asking this question to, mediator?
Nova 6 Siege.
Hey, bro, that's not my name, bro.
Sorry, Jesus Perez.
Okay, so what was your question?
How would you solve our diminishing livestock population?
All right, bro. I just want to say before we start this, bro, these two motherfuckers smell like bad. I thought you were talking about them when you said livestock, but all right. All right. So how we just breed them more, bro. If this guy over here wasn't eating them so much, we would be okay. So we were just
Which guy?
Breed them. Well, I thought. Oh my bad. I thought both of them was one person. All right. So we're just gonna breed them more. See, Jackson might be like, oh, but that's inhumane or some shit. He put blocks in the middle of the shit, right? So, what I'm saying, we're gonna, instead of keeping them all in one place, we're gonna separate them all, right? Because they seem crowded over there. And we're gonna make the pen bigger. You know why? They're gonna be happier. So, we're gonna breed them. We're gonna get more population. So, and we're gonna kill them very humanely, right? Because regardless, I just dropped some skills. Regardless if you think it's if it's bad to kill him, well, too fucking bad. You gotta kill some shit to fucking live. And unless you're like one of those bread eaters, nobody eats bread no more. Like you lost me. But what's the question?
I think you answered it very well, Mr. Perez.
Of course. All right, keep going. I'm so good. Go on.
And now you can ask us the same question, or you could allow for a response, or what have you.
You know what? I wanna hear your two responses to Mr. Perez's statement and claims on
What is this, a 2v1?
No, Mr. Perez. This is just me asking for the people.
Oh my bad, I was on the phone when I asked that. Go ahead.
My response is very simple. I like the way that my running mate thinks. Having a bigger pen, and finally, I believe the reason we originally separated the animals was due to Tyler wanting to make a bunch of beds to go netherite mining, but then he started entity cramming in his cave. So I do like that idea, and I would honestly like to see that. I'd honestly like to see that idea put into fruition.
Thank
But the honest reason why we haven't been repopulating our livestock as much is honestly because we are an island nation. We feast mainly on fish and what we grow.
Oh shit.
That lovely cooking device that was installed by my running mate here, Mr. Perez,
Oh, no. Oh shit.
it was used because we had just stacks upon stacks of uncooked cod.
Speaking of,
Mm.
I'm
But I do like his ideas. Where the fuck did he go?
I need food.
He walked off to go get
That motherfucker's
food.
like an unattended child in a Kmart.
I made more phone
His DoorDash was here.
calls. Stop hating. Alright. Go on. You're
All right.
Jackson, whoever it is.
Do you have a response?
Mr. Gray.
Sorry.
Mr. Gray.
Say what you must, bro.
His DoorDash is here too.
Yeah, no. At least
He's
I know if I
smacking
vote
that
for
shit.
one
He's
of the-
memo?
He's smacking.
Reading in the memo?
Was tonight's debate sponsored by DoorDash?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got McDonald's Skittles.
Mr. Bell,
It's been a while since. It's been a minute since I've been called Mr. Bo.
dude, Mr.
Alright, so here's my
Straw.
response.
Alright, go ahead.
So yes, actually, funny enough, you had brought up a point, Mr. Straw, about about the fact that yes, we are an island nation, and my thing was to actually try to develop, and now this is gonna be a pretty far-fetched one, but hey, I have lofty goals, can't help it. To try to set up a better farm for fishing. That way, it's a little bit more on the automated side, so that way people have a good alternative to the livestock issue. However, still pertaining to the livestock issue, yes, we could, excuse me, yes, we could go ahead and expand the pens. That's still an amazing idea. But another thing that we could do is start importing livestock to the nation. That way, it would not only solve the issue with people needing leather for certain things, and also it would solve the livestock issue as well as when it comes to food. At least we do have that idea. Like I said, it's a bit of a lofty goal, but automate the fishing process.
Mm. I hear the spoon in his bowl. So,
He's eating a really good, really.
So, may the mediator allow me to respond?
Perchance.
hey, let me respond though.
So, where would we import livestock from?
Get down, Mr. President!
Oh shit! I have
Wait,
the
you're
best
a
secret
girl?
I have the best secret service on the.
My bad. I thought I was about to.
I got the best
my
secret
question.
service on the planet. I love you
Wait,
guys.
he just saved me though.
He said presidents, if you heard him right.
Oh,
He is right.
there's a fat joke here, but I'm not gonna say it. Okay, but can I? So you were talking about what, Jackson?
Oh yeah, my
Where-
response.
Yeah, where would we import livestock from?
It'd be a bit of a tedious task, but we could find some nearby land with that livestock, and if it is unpopulated, then we can take it from there. And I mean unpopulated by no other villages or nations. If there is a village or nation, we try to be diplomatic.
That is fair. I will say. What the fuck am I?
How do you fuck up that bad?
So, Mr. Perez, did you say that you had a response?
Oh yeah. You said we were gonna automate the fishing? Is that what you said? Man, today's a good ass night, bro. Like, answer me.
Hold on, sorry.
Let me go. Fish. Oh, singing a Mario song.
All right, all
Go.
right, all right. So,
Yeah, what? But if depending on if you say yes or no, I got a question.
yes, that is a plan. However, I'd like to elaborate on that.
Okay.
It is more of an idea right now than it is a planned execution. Like I said, it's a lofty goal, so not necessarily something that I can exactly make happen tomorrow.
Hmm.
But the promise here that I can promise, at least for the livestock issue, is trying to import.
Okay, because I was gonna say, bro, I've tried making an automated fish farm, and that shit just does not work. I mean, you can see over there, it like I've cleaned up obviously because I'm a good person. You could could have saw over there that I fucked up trying to make a fishing farm, and that shit just didn't work. But as you can, where'd he go? Oh, okay. So as you can tell, I'm very crafty with my hands. As you can tell, as Jackson was saying, have you seen the that thing over there?
Yes, yes.
It's the goat dude. So, I'm always trying to invent things because obviously I'm trying to look out for the um the land because I've always been taught to try to do things in a easier way to do less work.
Of course, right.
Um, Forgot my point.
Work smarter, not harder.
Of course, that's my point. Thank y'all.
May the mediator provide another question.
Ah,
You want
yes.
Skittles medium?
Anyways, there have
Bitch.
been quite a lot of complaints, we'll say, of the random chests that are just around the island. People saying they've just been tripping over them, and it's just been a real inconvenience for them. So the public wants to know, would either of the presidential candidates be willing to create a whole storehouse um, to compensate for all the random chests that are just strewn about?
May I be allowed to speak first?
Yes, you may.
We
Mr.
have
Strong.
created a storehouse. It's just the simple fact of the matter is those chests are really old and they're just full. Those are dump chests from like way back at the beginning of the island's history. I will admit, yes, they are a bit of an eyesore, but let's be real. Who's gonna bother to clean them all up?
I could.
The only time that anybody would bother to move all of that is if a creeper exploded over there, and then they'd have to haul all of it into the bank, which is also the storehouse. I think that I think that it's kind of nice having them over there for a sake not only of legacy, but just if you need a place to unload some stuff, no one's really gonna bother. No one's gonna be too bothered if you just drop some stuff in there. They are dump chests for a reason. If you want something to be secured safely, not only can you apply for a safety deposit box at the bank, you can just set up storage in your base house or your state.
Hmm.
Mm.
Alright. Mr. Gray?
Yes.
Mr. Perez? Any responses?
Me.
Yes.
Okay, go
Well,
on,
I'll let it.
go
Oh,
on.
okay, thank you.
You go first.
So,
Save the best for that.
you have very valid points for all of the rest of what you were saying when it comes to still using them as dump chests and still, and if anybody needs storage, they have multiple different options. And you're absolutely correct on that. However, when it comes to being an eyesore, especially, to the people of Crungulon, I feel like that's something that, I can speak for, especially when it comes to, having been here. So, honestly, oh, hold on.
We talking about what?
We got S tier Secret Service.
Anyhow,
I just protect myself.
so as I was saying, when it comes to them being an eyesore, I do believe that we could possibly even set them up to either look different or potentially place them around the island. That way it looks a little bit more like designated trash cans or dump cans that we can actually just go ahead and use. That way, it's a little bit less of an eyesore. So no matter where you're at on the island, you always have a place to dump them.
Oh, I see. Very interesting.
excuse me.
That's a good point.
We have another follow-up question to the same question.
What happened to my mom? I was gonna talk. Alright, so basically
No.
I'll kill you.
Oh, he threatened his people.
I'm a fair man. But don't try to
Go on, Mr. Perez.
So, me, Mr. President. I should have gone second, dude. Realistically,
You can agree with us. It's not a bad thing.
yeah, but I wanted to say it just so I could look better. What they said. Period.
Brother said, "Yeah, what they said."
Except I would help out. They would sit down, watch.
So what is your follow-up question?
Why not just add in a trash pit? You know, a decently sized one, made of lava that anybody could just dump their trash in. Basically like a dump or a landfill.
We got a couple retards on the island, bro.
Yeah, the easiest answer is given the track record of the island and its criminal history, and not to mention its mental history, some valuable items and, quite frankly, people would be lost to this trash pit. If an item is truly useless enough to be destroyed, we do grow a cactus over there by the Nether Wart, and you could just throw it into the cactus.
Oh, we can make a big ass cactus. That shit would be hype, dude. Agree or disagree?
I agree. Big ass cactus.
No lava, nobody gets hurt. You might get pricked a little bit. Well,
Make that your fucking running slogan. Jesus Perez 2025 Big ass cactus.
Big ass cat.
As you can tell, they agree with me. So.
Big ass cactus matches his physique.
Yeah, exactly. Because my physique is insane, and it'll hurt you if you touch it.
So.
Hey, bro, touch my pecs. Touch my pecs. Touch my pecs right here. Touch my pecs.
Maybe
like fat ass physique.
Bro, you are the tallest, shortest person I've ever met. Bro.
May the mediation provide another question?
Who'd you call fat?
So,
just now registered.
You stand too straight and your shit's going. Never mind, bro. I was gonna say a joke. I was gonna be okay. You're fat. All right, go.
So, we have been, with the increase of criminal activity, how will the presidential candidates compensate for this this recent trend in heinous acts?
We killed him.
Who would you like to?
Immediately.
I'm a fair man, but I stand with Crungulon. You fuck it up, I kill you.
Who would the mediation like to answer first?
Let's see.
Me.
Oh, and it has also come to our concern that someone has suggested that we make a sky and water prison. For
Who was
some
that?
reason.
Was it me? It must have
Don't
been
know.
me. That's a good idea.
Some person by the name of Aquafina for the win. 42.
So,
Mr. Gray.
That's a good ass
Yes.
joke. That's a really good joke.
that sounds like a lobbyist for the fucking ocean prison.
No, he said aqua, you know, and then a sky ocean prison and shit.
How would you handle this situation, and for the suggestion of a sky and water prison?
Ow.
Water prison would be a little bit easier on our end. We could definitely do a water prison. However, there would be certain criminals that would be difficult to capture.
Who's looking at?
And at that point, yeah, it would probably be best to to dispose of them. However, on that same note, when it comes to the safety, I feel like that there should be probably some iron golems around, honestly. We could create some iron golems, have our own little police force of iron golems, really. That way, we're a little bit more protected, especially against acts of assault. When it comes to acts of thievery, we can actually set up somewhat of a police department / complaints department. And that way we can have more of an opportunity to be able to figure out the perpetrator of that crime.
Yeah.
Mr. Perez, do you have a response?
Are you good? You got a fart? What, you alright? You good? Oh, you need a break?
Answer the question, Mr. Perez.
You said what? What was the question?
Oh my
a sky prison or water prison? Wow, you're really gonna. Wow.
The
Okay.
suggestion of a sky and or water prison,
I think we should
and
make a lava
how-
prison. That shit would be way cooler.
how
It would be
you
hard.
would handle the increasing crime rate in Crungulon.
Oh, they're gonna have to answer to me. They're going to die. Depending on their crime. So like, what's that notorious serial killer, Emily? Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Dead. Ceased. Not alive anymore. I still hear ghosts, but so depending on their crime, I would kill him. But if it's like, I don't know, you steal a villager or something, you might lose a limb or two, but you will be put in the prison at least. So, but also about the police, I already got a couple police on those shit. I mean, you see the 2 llamas over there? They spit at you. Those motherfuckers are dangerous. They can kill you right now without armor, right? I think iron golems, maybe 1, just based on the fact that they're scary and they can kind of, like you look at one the wrong way, they're going to kill you. And then you got to do the whole strat of like building up 2 blocks and then But who's whistling? That's what I thought. But a sky prison, I think a sky prison would be cool, but that would be a little hard. But that's why I built these farms to make these sky prisons. I've already done it. Wait, we basically got a water prison over there. Am I right?
What are you talking about? My failed drown farm?
Exactly. Maybe because you see in my head, why make an entirely new thing when we can renovate? You know what I'm saying? Some people call me a master with my hands.
Fucking idiot.
Did you just hit yourself on the podium, Mr. Caden? I bet you did, dumbass. But and a water in a sky, a sky water prison. That sounds badass. And a lava prison, a sky water lava prison. Malachi, write it down.
He's not your fucking secretary. He's a mediator.
My bad. Jackson, Caden, write it down.
Hey, shut the fuck. Anyway.
You got a stick in your hand, bro. I'm not taking you seriously, bro. Come on, bro.
Wrong one, my bad.
May I provide a response?
Yes, you may, Mr. I almost said Mr. Gray. Mr. Straw.
Thank you. I am a strong believer in the judiciary system that we have put in place. There has been 1 convicted criminal in this island's entire history, and she faced the full length. She faced the full arm of the law.
The law, take it along.
She murdered 3 people, and for that she was forced to a week of hard labor mining for diamonds. Any diamonds that she were to keep went to me so I could put them into the public fund to better the island. The rest of those diamonds went to the victims.
Strong
I don't
man.
believe in the evil systems known as prisons. Prisons do not rehabilitate. Prisons do not make people better. They only provide suffering. You lose years and years of your life for one thing that you did. And what do you learn? You learn to resent the system that is supposed to protect you. Some people genuinely are evil. Yes. But if there is ever someone evil enough to threaten Crungulon and her safety, they will be met with the full force of the blades of the people. And to answer your question about a police force, I have been working on a police force. The problem is just trying to get the right enchantments for the gear.
Oh, it's gonna be knocked back.
Yes,
Oh,
I
my
was
bad, my bad.
I was preparing enchanted shields and swords for a militia SWAT force, if it ever needed to come to that. However, I was developing this police force at a time of national insecurity, and I ceased the program after this time of unease had ended. I made a lot of my most regrettable projects in this time of unease, when war was constantly on the horizon. As a matter of fact, there was a point in time we got to DEFCON 2. I'm willing to disclose this. Full war was on the horizon at one point, and I made it stop.
It was a cold.
Pretty hot day though.
It was a hot day. I think it happened in the summer. But some of my most regrettable, but unfortunately groundbreaking inventions, such as the TNT cannon and the beginnings of my militia SWAT force, were made during this time of unease. And I would have no problem restarting them if crime did trend upwards. And crime has been at an all-time low ever since I tried and persecuted the ruthless serial killer known as Emily Howard.
Yeah, I killed her. Bro, did you make a tree?
Yeah, that shit grew instantly.
Hmm?
And I would just, for the record, about the prisons and the person that suggested them, I will never bend my knee to lobbyists. Provide me with as many emeralds and diamonds as you will, I will never bend my knee. I will do what is right for the people of Crungulon, because I am the people of Crungulon. And I want my people to prosper the same way that I have.
Obviously, he's the people of Crungulon. Have you seen the size of them? I mean, goddamn. But listen, bro, prisons are pretty cool, especially if they're made out of lava, water, and in the sky, dude.
My running mate is a proponent of the prison industry.
My running mate.
That is all I will say.
Dude, them guys are shouting you, bro. Can you tell? I can tell.
May the mediation provide another question?
Mediation's trying to fix his mistake.
Can the mediation also make this a pretty quick one, please?
Yeah, ask another question or two, and then we'll wrap this up. We'll give after the question or two.
Okay.
After this question or two, we'll give a closing statement, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay. Where's Okay. What is our presidential candidate's aim for the future of Crungulon? How would you improve? What would be your first project if you were to be elected?
Me? Or who? My bad,
as the president of Crungulon.
He hasn't.
First project.
He hasn't decided who will speak first yet.
Yeah. You know what? Mr. Straw. Wait, no. Mr. Perez.
Yeah.
What would your first project be if you were to be elected as president?
Well, obviously you've already seen some. There's one over there. There's one over there that actually worked. See, it doesn't matter to me if it actually works or not. I am an inventor. I make as many projects as I can to make this place a lot simpler, a lot safer. Because you're not gonna go like, you know, you're with the cooking shit. You just gotta put it in a chest. You don't need to touch the hot furnace, right? And well, I mean, I'm a farm connoisseur. as you can tell, uh, uh, I would just make farms, like XP farms. You know, could you ask the question one more time? I already forgot, bro. If you sigh one more time, I'm gonna hit your chest.
It said
Your
if you
head
were
looks like the
elected,
podium. You bitch.
if you were elected as a president candidate, what would be your first project to improve Crungulon?
Oh, damn, that was the question. Uh, mm, oh, oh, that's so basically, a mob farm, mob kill livestock farm, but it kills instead of we basically it kills a bunch of livestock and we get meat. Jackson's right. We do eat fish for a living, but that shit's nasty. I choked on a fish bone whenever I was 5. Can you believe that? That's ass, right? Like
He's here to bomb us!
that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Jackson, if you will get off my podium, there's only room for well 2, but you are both on them both. So, so basically, um, oh yeah, I will. My first like farm and my first project, um, will be a mob killing farm for livestock, and also, but in general to help the island in terms of like a bank or some shit. Um, uh, it's like the DMV but for boats.
Alright.
So basically, you're gonna take a test to like go do the boats and shit, but like it's basically all water, so you're not gonna crash into anything, right? So it's gonna be easy as fuck to get your boat license. Um, a DMV sounds cool as hell. I guess a building can go over there.
Is that all, Mr. Perez?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Mr.
it.
Gray, Mr. Straw, any responses?
They're not gonna be able to
So
come up with
Not
anything.
really.
my
Yeah.
first project, it would be, I would start small because, to be quite frank, to ensure the future of this country, I would start with an underlying problem that has gone unnoticed by everyone but me, and that is the fuel shortage that we have been running on. We have been skirting by on incredibly low fuel for a very long time. The first thing I would probably look into is a renewable fuel method, probably one involving dried kelp. If I were not to pursue a renewable energy plan, I would look into expanding the farm, agreeing with my running mate here, or I would give rehoming the villagers another try, because during the Age of the Realm, I had a house for them contracted. We ended up losing over half of our population because of the incompetence of the designer. But thankfully, that has been undone because this is not the realm version of Crungulon. After that, I may pursue a vanity project. There was a capital ship that was started off the coast long ago by Mr. Gray here. He did a single rung of the boat and then he had to get off for the night and he never ever
You
got back
mean
on.
you mean that boomerang that's in the water?
Yeah.
Bro, I
I
completely forgot the fucking realm was
I
just gone, and I'm so
I
sad.
I tore it up and I began construction of a capital ship to the best of my abilities. I'm no Picasso when it comes to building, but I could probably do it.
Is that it?
But in short, expand the farm, renewable energy, and begin looking into rehoming the villagers. This time in a much more practical way. Maybe I will expand the beach down there so we don't have to meticulously boat all the villagers over to the Nether Portal Island, and I will provide them with practical homes, maybe individual small houses for their own, as opposed to. Did anybody see the house that was constructed for the villagers?
Yes.
They couldn't get into the house.
Bro, at least they didn't sleep outside, bro. Oh wait, yeah, they get mine. You're right. You're right.
They did. They couldn't get in because the contract. Wait a minute.
Was it you? You was
Oh my God, it's Emily.
What do you mean?
She's still serial killing. She will be tried again. She will be tried again for the next time she logs onto the
You're gonna be
server.
so confused. You'll be like,
When I destroy it, because she made the first of all, she made it above the ground. Like she made it like she had support beams and then like a foundation. But instead of using stairs like a normal person, she used slabs. And Minecraft has the worst pathfinding in any game I've ever seen, and they can't find their way up slabs. When I destroyed those slabs and replaced them with stairs, and I told her, yeah, your fucking shit was getting our villagers killed, she's like, no. And then she went and replaced the slabs, and then I ended the realm because the free trial was about up.
Bro, how much was the trial?
Free, dumbass.
I will end you if you ever fucking talk to me like that.
How much was the free trial, bro? I don't know. Beats me.
Bro,
That's a great question.
String, you stupid fucking
Dude, we need to fucking go revive Nikola Tesla to answer that one. Holy shit, dude. That's such a
Your
good
chin looks
question.
like a brick, you stupid fuck.
All right.
Mr. Gray.
So a lot of the points I actually agree with Mr. Straw on, which is being able to rehome the villagers, and and as well as the sorry, I'm tired. I'm sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
So yeah, I agree with rehoming the villagers, and I also agree with actually both Mr. Prez and Mr. Straw on the fact that we could find a different kind of way to farm resources. However, one thing that I would say is when it comes to the homes of the villagers, I agree on probably expanding a little bit in order to fit smaller homes for the villagers. I absolutely agree. Probably a 3x3 on the inside, which would be just fine. However, when it comes to the capital ship, yes, I had started that project long ago, and I would actually absolutely love to expand on that and continue to build the capital ship and potentially even a fleet, because I love boats for one. But also for two, I feel like Crungulon having its own fleet, and especially with being able to import other goods, like I was speaking of earlier, which livestock being one of them, would be very beneficial.
I did harvest a bunch of spruce wood for the restarting of the project.
Oh, great.
Hey, bro, what was I gonna say? Since the dawn of time, moving the villagers was my idea, to be honest, and we still haven't done it, canonically speaking.
Yeah, I can concede that.
I can't speak high when this guy's being nice to. Listen, I hate you. Take something back. Okay.
You're really smart. You're really smart for wanting to rehome the villagers, and we tried, we failed, but thankfully there were no consequences.
Of course, I'm a good guy. What was I gonna say? I still think we should put them in the Arctic area, bro. Villagers can survive like, what are those little like, the bears that can't die in real life? The water bears? They're basically just water bears. So you can put them.
Sorry.
So you can basically put them in the Arctic. They're gonna love it, and they're gonna look fucking cool. They're just chilling over there. I still think that's what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at something you said in our last debate, and I'm gonna bring it up after you get done.
Okay. Well, I still think we should put them over there. Yeah, it'll take some time, but like, they're not gonna they're not gonna be bothered, and they're gonna be chilling over there, and we can bring them food and shit. We're chilling. Go on.
If I may comment really quick, when the issue of the villagers was brought up in the last debate, when he listed the reasons for moving them to the Arctic, which I believe moving them to the Arctic is slightly impractical, but
Oh.
But his when he listed all the positives to taking them to the Arctic, he said they can live on the ice, they can drink water, they can be happy. Like, one of his things was that one of the upsides to them living in the Arctic was just being able to drink water.
Bro, I'm not. Realistically, it's better than being in that dumbass cage. They're drinking sand right now. Like, they're not drinking water here, bro. And if they are, salty.
But they do have water, because not only is there an
And if they
alchemist in
are,
not only
salty.
is there an alchemist which can, distill the water, they have wandering traders which probably provide it.
See, if an alchemist
They're
can
not
distill
just
water,
they're
they
not
can
just trapped in a cage, they have an economy.
Yeah, an economy of 4 blocks over there that they can stand on. Like,
That's still a lot. Like, if you could see the treasury, we have a very strong economy.
Then again, we basically took them from our different homes and brought them here.
We saved them. Do you not remember?
Yeah, and put them in a cage.
Oh my god. Hold on. This is headlines right here.
Look,
Realistically,
you
bro,
said
is
this
the
yourself.
Planet of the Dawn of the Age.
You said this yourself.
Mm.
We both agreed when we put them in that cage that it would be better for them for the time.
Yeah, but
And then after we agreed that it would be better for the time, projects started coming up. We started playing this game more and more. I graduated high school. I played my last game of baseball. Very important things happened that got in between us playing, not us playing, us fixing the homing situation for the villagers. Plus, we purposefully kept them in that cage because we wanted to do a raid to get raid loot. And we knew that it would be simply better to keep them in that cage so that way the Ravagers, Evokers, none of them could get to them. Because I agree 100%, we've put that off for way too long, but it's not our fault that we put it off for way too long. It's simply that other things have gotten in the way first. The biggest, most prominent one being we grew up, we're adults, we pay taxes now, we get on all together like once a week.
Okay. Besides that, bro, I was throwing that all aside.
Oh my god.
All of the fact that I thought we were just going into the Minecraft shit. Realistically,
This motherfucker.
I could have moved them. Or you could have moved them. I mean, you do own the server, so realistically, you could have got on at any time or whenever you were playing. I don't know, some game like Helldivers. If you really cared about those villagers.
If you cared about them so much, why didn't you use the time when the realm was open to do it yourself?
Because they were already there. They were already over there.
Then why didn't you see that the house they had was garbage and didn't say anything?
Because
All
I
right,
thought Emily.
ladies.
Because I thought, who you calling a lady?
Listen, I'm tired, okay?
It's all good.
All right,
I'm
all
sorry,
right,
I'm EP, I'm sorry.
all right, mediate. All right, well, mediation will allow us to provide our closing statements.
Yes.
I was about to
And-
go fucking insane, bro. I was about to go crazy on the
We
beat.
can continue the debate after Caden leaves. Just like,
Okay.
how about Caden? You provide your exiting statement, and we'll continue the debate. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
I was lying. No, I'm kidding.
My exiting statement will be the fact that I do believe that I do have 2 great candidates that I am running against. I'm not saying that they're not both great candidates. They absolutely are. I'm not saying that one of them has better views over the other. But what I am saying is that if I am voted for, and if the democracy does decide to vote for me to be in office, I will absolutely do the best that I can to be able to fix the issues within Crungulon, as well as provide a better future for Crungulon. Regardless of what that may be, I will always listen to the people of Crungulon. Whatever the people say goes.
This is amazing. I feel,
Well spoken.
that-
Very well spoken.
Seeding you. I'm seeding you.
Did he actually throw seeds at the thing? Where'd he go?
Eve.
Okay.
Disappeared like the wind.
What was it? Okay. So.
Alright, see you boys later.
Yep. Have a good night.
bro.
Yeah.
Be safe. Bless you. Bless you. Jackson didn't bless you.
Oh my, that could be a turning point on who gets elected.
Oh yeah. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh, wait, what was we going on about?
So I believe we were still on the villagers thing.
Um. Oh yeah. Okay. You're right. I mean, I could have seen how bad it was, but then again, you did hire a murderer to build a whole house for people. She's
Respectfully,
killed 3 people.
respectfully, she is a builder, and she's no shit. If I could show you some of the things that Emily's built, you would understand why I chose her. But I
And
didn't fucking expect her to build a murder machine, you know?
listen. I understand that she's a good. She built that. Like I couldn't have done the most things I built is a fucking minion holding a banana. That shit was a 2D, right? But regardless, she built a murder. Let's put this in chronological order. She killed people. She did labor. She was good for a while. You told her, "Hey, want to build a house for people?" She said yes. She dumped on it. You might think, oh, it's because she likes building ulterior motive. She just wanted to kill people in this murder house. See, I wouldn't have done that. I would have built it with my own 2 rugged, non-soft hands.
And I believe that you would have, and I also believe that it would have been better than the murder house, but I had no way of knowing that she was going to build a murder house. How could I have the precognition to see that she was going to choose something that was form over function?
Bro,
She
smoked on
literally,
people's back.
I quite literally, I trusted her because she has constructed entire worlds. Like I'm when I'm saying this, I dead ass wish I could show you some of the stuff that
No,
Emily has constructed.
I believe you.
It's beautiful. She is such a good builder. But I had no way of knowing that it would end up being a fucking murder house, which would permit the villagers to not only wander into the nether, but to get tore up by the zombies at night. In
Okay,
the end, no villagers were harmed, though. I'm not
okay.
saying this is forgiving my actions, but in the end, we have a second chance. We could come to a much more practical solution. We could come to a much more practical agreement. One that doesn't put the villagers too far away from us to where it's inconvenient to get back and forth from them, and one where we won't build them a murder house. I honestly believe the most straightforward way of fixing this problem is expanding the beach, maybe building the cage out a little bit temporarily while we expand the beach, and then we go on to build village-sized homes. 3x3 sounds like nothing, but in villages, that's like a good 70% of all the village homes are.
Yeah, but I'm at 8 moves. That shit's badass.
Be
Also,
be honest with me.
okay.
Would you want to travel all the way to the Arctic to do some trading and then travel all the way back every single time?
It don't matter to me because, you see this in my hand? This is basically walking fuel.
That is a fish.
It's a fish. We basically consume their powers to be able to keep going. So, and besides, we can like easily create a bridge and or just boat over there. I mean, realistically, it's not even that far. Where is it?
But
Well,
would you prefer to go all the way out of render distance, or would you rather just run to the end of the island?
I think to expand Crungulon, we could go to the Arctic. We could use the Arctic, build stuff there, and make it a whole little like, you know, we got this, we got our little town, we got our little shit, but we can expand, make a whole new town, and then put shit over there, and then we don't need to just put in one. Like Malachi was saying, everything can be an eyesore. Like some stuff can be an eyesore. We put everything in one area. Look at the villagers. We put them in one area. It's not gonna be great.
Well, this also was because, at the time of this island nation's conception, not only did we have to fight and win a brutal war against the undead mobs, the plan for this island was, 15 minutes of fun. And when it turned into more than that, we had no food. We had to wait for skeletons to spawn every night so we could bone meal the ground and hope to get wheat seeds. Do you remember living off of dry kelp for weeks?
I live off of that now. What are you talking about? See this? Ah! I still sometimes eat kelp. It's nostalgic.
It's like eating a struggle meal after you get out of the fucking projects.
I've been there. Would you want a relatable, like, badass president who you can, because I would do anything to protect you. I got that older brother and younger brother mentality, right?
So I mean, he's the middle child.
Which is the greatest, right? So,
Mr. Perez,
yeah.
can you look at the media real quick?
The what?
Me.
Oh, yeah, I've been looking. Yeah, what's up? Yay! He did it first.
All right.
Here's some seeds, bitch.
I can buy you.
It's crazy. It's crazy
What?
how your head looks like you.
Are you bribing the mediator?
Now I'm calling him a square. Tell that bitch I hate you.
You know what you have? You know what I have that you don't?
Big belly, fat fuck.
This motherfucker posted a money spread.
Look at me. That's my child right there. Attack. No. Anyways.
May the mediation. I think we kind of wrapped up that point.
Oh, yeah.
May the mediation provide us with another question.
I'm just lacing up. Oh, you breathing so heavy.
Will there be any changes to the laws of Crungulon? Like, intimate laws?
Yes, I will be having sex with everybody.
That's why we had such a villager. That's why we had such a villager boom a few years ago.
I had sex with the villagers. They,
You denied that in the last fucking debate. I caught you.
I did not have sex with the villagers. No, I had sex with them. But they practically, they pulled me into the fucking cage and I came out with kisses all over my face. I was confused.
I like to think I like to think that like as soon as you were in there for 5 minutes, but when you left, they all look visibly like 9 months pregnant.
I was their light. I mean, this person
Shut
put him in a fucking cage.
fuck up! I was their light.
I was their light. Listen, this guy put him in cages. I put him in a cage because they wanted me to put him in a cage.
Like, I could take you to prison for robbery. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I also fucked the villagers, so can't do that. They love me too much. So that is not. Bro, did you not just hear me? They were basically pulling me. I didn't care if they wanted me or not.
That's you just okay.
My bad. Who
the fuck is this?
Who the fuck are you, bro?
My bad. I didn't mean to say that. Did they? They didn't care if I wanted it or not. They didn't care if I wanted it or not.
How do I...
Wait, is this fishing?
No.
Hold on, let me see, because he's over here, and if he doesn't have armor, then we kick him.
Fishy's playing Dead by Daylight.
Is he? I don't know a motherfucker named above. Is this a girl? What's up, shawty?
Who are
Kick
you,
her.
bro? They got a fucking... Do they have a fucking... any account? They're on PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's gotta be one of y'all's friends.
I think it's mine.
Well...
We having a presidential debate, bro.
What are you doing?
Alright, so, did you finish your point about any changes to the laws of Crungulon?
Oh, yeah, changes to the laws. All right, could you elaborate on that? What laws are you referring to?
Intimate laws.
Oh, intimate laws. Yeah, I basically fucked everything here.
Why the cow pregnant?
So basically, like,
Is
I'm
BCL illegal?
I mean, the villagers are happy because of me. I mean, I saw your dad on here a couple days actually.
You really
he's happy.
it's crazy how you insult your mediator.
Hey, it was funny though. I don't care, dude. All right.
Money
Let's see.
spread.
Fake ass dollar bills. So, um, intimate laws. What is the intimate laws of this place? I still don't. I mean, nobody has had sex other
As
than me
long as
with the
it's two
villagers.
consenting adults, you feel me?
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. There's a lot more consenting adults with me. I'll tell you that, dude. There's so many over there wanting me, Jackson. Wanting me. Do you even know their names? do you even know their names, Jackson?
They have
Wanting
names?
me, Jackson.
When do
Of
they?
course, bro.
Did you name them all?
No, they told me. After they were like, after they like threw me out of the cage while I had all kisses, they all told me their name, like their name. That's why I care about the villagers. Of course, I had sex with all of them, but even if I didn't, I would still care about them. But intimate laws, yeah. What do you like with who do you want to fuck?
That's not an important question right now.
All right, well,
Mr.
you're gonna get
Perez.
put in prison after this. Jackson, go ahead and answer.
So, in terms of changing of the laws of Crungulon, I believe there's nothing really to say on the changes of intimacy laws. As stated, as long as it's two consenting adults, there's not really a problem.
Or more.
Or more. That's facts. As long as everybody says yes, that's fine.
I'll tell you what, dude. Everybody was happy.
A hush, please. Anyways,
Don't
in
you
terms
ever
of
tell me to hush.
in terms of changing of any of the other laws, I believe that things are fine the way they are now. You know, you commit a crime, you go to court. If you get convicted, you either
He was gonna say go to
you either do
jail.
labor to make up for it, or you just get kicked from the server. Probably the most extreme punishment that is available to people is that you were just simply put on ice and you got to start all the way over. But we don't do that to people because that just incites violence.
I'll see you.
Unless it's funny.
I don't know. The funny exception is decently rare.
I think the funny exception is always in terms for me. Like, if Malachi were to try to kill one of the presidents, I would graciously stab him with my. Not that I would right now. Graciously stab him with my sword, right in the chest.
He had to look
Right in
straight
the
at me
chest.
when he said.
Right in the
Can you stop fucking repeating? We heard, Mr.
So,
Perez.
right? But it really depends on who. Like, let's say if it's let's say Samuel D. Ashley went on to this. Like, I'm going to stab him. I just want to stab somebody. I'm just want to stab somebody. Dude. You know what I'm saying, Malachi?
He may be the new serial killer.
I feel as if the unlikely situation if Samuel Ashley were to invade,
I'm just giving an example.
I feel like that would need to be dealt with a little bit more swiftly and harshly.
Exactly, kill him.
Maybe not that.
Maybe I definitely want to put him on trial first, you know, for like a court-ordered chill the fuck out order.
I can imagine it.
But you know, the second he breaks that, he's just gone, you know.
Somebody's gonna be like, he ain't do nothing wrong. Somebody's gonna cry and shit. Be like,
they out too.
But any other questions? Deidris Malachi?
Yes. Does the mediation provide? Will the mediation provide any more questions for us?
No, I think everyone has received their rightful answers. Please provide your closing statements, Mr. Straw.
I believe that tonight has been a very productive, very forward-thinking debate. Certainly much better than the last one.
True.
I believe that everyone was more involved, everything was much more thought out. With the introduction of our running mate, Mr. Gray, it made tonight enjoyable. I'm I'm thrilled that these two are my running mates.
You serious?
Yes, I, I know that Crungulon will be in good hands regardless.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, I thought you meant like in general, like, why do I gotta go against this guy? He's gonna call me stupid or something.
There is always the matter of that, but that just helps me in the polls.
That's not true, bro. Nobody
So
wants a stinky president.
in
My bad.
my statement, I believe that if you vote for me, we will have another 4 years of great expansion and at least one more 2-month Minecraft phase. I feel as if we've been edging on a Minecraft phase for a while now, but as stated earlier, it's just a little hard now that everybody's grown up and we all have our own things going on. I wouldn't be opposed. I would like to get back into the nitty-gritty of playing Crungulon. I would like to do this more and more. And I would like to guide this nation in a better direction, an even better direction, for another 4 years, and that's why you should vote for me. You should vote for me for clean, renewable energy. You should vote for me for rehoming of the villagers. You should vote for me to strengthen the economy. You should vote for me to see things through. Jackson 2025.
Hmm. Okay. Mr. Perez, what is your closing statement?
Yeah, pretty good. If you choose me, dude, you're gonna be in good hands. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. But basically, see, I was trying to understand what he was saying, but I was like kind of because I was like, oh, if you vote me, we're gonna have a National Hot Dog Day. That's good. That's good. I mean,
But
who doesn't love
Mr.
hot?
Never
Do you
mind.
not like hot dogs? Your goat loves hot. Your goat is Sonic, and me. Anyways,
Mr. Perez, I'm saying most people aren't, fans of hot dogs.
okay, okay, my bad. National Frank Day. You don't need it.
Okay.
I mean, you got sausages and shit. So, um, if you vote for me, I mean, I won't kill you, right? Nah, I'm just joking. Um, you want a cool president? Vote for me. I'll basically do what Jackson said, except I won't get a murderer to fucking build a murder house. I'll do it with my own hands, right? Fucking. I mean, you vote for him. I mean, that's just going with the bat. You're better chasing if you vote for him. You vote for me, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna see me in the, you're gonna see me in the goddamn presidential office, being like, hey yo, what's up, Mr. President? I'm gonna be like, call me Jesus, you know, you know. So it's gonna be great. Jackson's gonna demand you to call him, the president. I call him Jackson because we've known each other for 5 minutes. So oh yeah, vote for me.
Mm.
You don't vote for me. You're lame. Nobody wants to be lame. I know you don't want to be lame, huh, Malachi?
Mm.
Lame ass shoes. But uh, like I said, I'm gonna do everything that Jackson said except better. Caden. I mean, Jackson didn't even mention Caden sadly, bro. But like, oh yeah, he did actually. Obviously they know their stuff, right? I know half of my stuff, but I have frame one reaction. So that gotta count for something. Caden is a smart cookie. Jackson is a leader, but I'm a leader and a smart cookie. You know what I'm saying? See this podium? I built it. See that? Our livestock built it.
Mm.
Asterisk peace sign asterisk. Uh, Jesus 2024. Vote for me. Go. Thank you. I so got this shit in the bag, Jackson. You have zero clue, bro.
Hey, I think you
Oh,
did
my
good.
bad. Keep going. some watermelon, dude. You look thirsty.
Dude, you have no idea how fucking dry my mouth is right now.
I can tell. You were talking a lot. I was talking a little bit. But, I mean, regardless.
That was a good
Oh, yeah.
debate.
Thank you. The blood is so dumb. He almost killed himself. Radesh Malachi. Are you gonna say like? Are you gonna be like, you know? Are you gonna say something after that?
Well, folks, if you care about who's going to rule your Crungulon island, vote now at your nearest department store or whatever the fuck. That's probably not where people go to vote. Your candidates: Caden Gray, Jackson Straw, and Jesus
Go
Perez.
Perez.
No.
It smell like you farted.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God, Jesus, he's so handsome. Like, come on, guys. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Oh my God, I'm gonna vote for Jesus. Come on, Jackson's pretty good too. Oh my God, he's so sexy. Oh, come on, guys. Malachi, why would you say that, dude? Jackson's right here. Oh my God, I want to have sex with some villagers. Is that you? Oh my God, dude. He's so
I can't!
looks like he was
Get me
Jackson.
out of here!
All right, Jackson, let's shake hands.
Yeah, where you at? How we do this?
You just gotta do this.
Do I have that? Hold on. There we go.
Bitch.
I'm being assaulted.
What are you talking about? I'm just clapping for him. God, dude, I'm so gonna win this.
Did one of you guys pick up the Crungulon book, by the way?
Yeah, it was
Malachi?
me.
Could I get that back, please?
Bro, Malachi was being so biased.
What?
You'd make a grade A Republican. You know that, Jesus.
Oh, of course, dude. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know shit about politics, but as long as I'm
Man.
I mean, I know everything about politics.
It's in this hole right here. Go ahead, grab it.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, God. No.
What's in
How'd
here?
it feel having me penetrate you just once, Jackson?
Bro, I don't like our I don't like our Radesh Malachi. I don't know what you're calling him, Jackson. With the like whatever the council or whatever you call him to like
The
ask the
mediator.
question. Mediator. I keep calling him Radesh because I keep forgetting.
Radesh. I had the power of a fish.
Look like one too.
You smell like one.
Oh yeah, the fucking stream's over. I should probably end that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they saw the behind the scenes. It was all script.